Hi guys, it's SkintBoot here, and today what I'm going to be bringing you guys is a No Man's Sky video. And in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is once again looking at the Beyond update, but this time looking at something which I haven't actually specifically touched on in a weird kind of way, and that is when I think the update will actually release. Now, plenty of people have asked me about this on streams when I've been doing them recently, and I always reply with the same kind of, standard response. So I feel like it would be right to make a whole video looking into evidence and different people's opinions and whatever. I'm mildly confused because I thought I made this video already, but apparently not, so here it is. But guys, as always, please do remember this is only one man's opinion. I am of course going to be using a little bit of logic, but everything is subject to change. So as always, please do not take anything in this video as complete and utter fact. But with all of that said and done, please do sit back and relax. Let's get started. Okay, so first of all, the only time frame we actually have for the Beyond update is summer 2019, and this is a very vague term for a release date. Now, summer is a particularly annoying time frame to receive because this is the same time frame we have received for 1.3 and next, and it's particularly annoying because summer could be June, July, August, or maybe even early September. As I said, summer is an extremely vague term and it covers a lot of different months, and this is the exact same issue we had with next, where we only knew it was summer and nothing else. However, with next, we did later find out the precise release date, I think probably about a month after it was first announced, but the days of wondering if it will be early, mid, or late summer have returned once again. Now, I do want to say that it's extremely likely that we will get a precise release date further down the line, like how we did with next. We aren't going to be left in the dark until one day where the update is suddenly released. As things are closer to completion, it's extremely likely Hello Games will give us a more precise release date. Now, like with the whole pre-release next speculation where a lot of people were wondering when the fuck it was going to come out, a lot of the patterns are actually beginning to show in Beyond as well, because the most common assumption for a Beyond release date is once again an anniversary, and once again this was something which a lot of us thought would be tied into next, with many thinking next would release on the 2-year anniversary of No Man's Sky, a little bit like how Atlas Rises did the previous year. So if for the moment we assume that Beyond will tie into some kind of milestone or an anniversary, then when are the possible dates for a release? Well, we do indeed have a few. The next update, July the 24th, Atlas Rises, August the 11th, No Man's Sky's planned release date of the 21st of June, and No Man's Sky's actual release date of August the 9th. So out of these dates, and I know there aren't that many, but they are very important dates, the most popular assumptions are the original intended release of No Man's Sky in June and the anniversary of next, due to Beyond being considered the biggest update yet and one that will rival next. So for this exact reason, it might actually be quite a nice throwback to release Beyond when No Man's Sky was supposed to be released before it was delayed in 2016. The next anniversary would also make a lot of sense due to the scope of Beyond, and making it a yearly release would emphasize its scale and similarity to the next update. However, judging from my streams, which I've been doing a lot recently, I have seen a great deal of people believe that Beyond will release in June for the original intended release date of No Man's Sky. But aside from June and the next release date, there is also the possibility of Beyond releasing on August 9th or around this time to mark the 3rd year of No Man's Sky. Now, this is something which Atlas Rises did when it first released in August of 2017. It wasn't intended for the exact date which the game released, but it was around that time, and Hello Games specifically said to mark the 1-year anniversary of No Man's Sky releasing. They have done it once, and there isn't a reason why they shouldn't do it again. And finally, we have a very optimistic approach, and this is when a lot of logic starts to come coming, and you start to tie some things together. Beyond may indeed launch in early summer instead of mid or late summer due to the recent updates like Next and Atlas Rises dropping in July and August. Beyond dropping in June instead of July or August would cross that final summer month off the list, which Hello Games have not yet released an update in. Now what backs this up even more is the fact that Hello Games have already announced the first 2 parts of the Beyond update, that being virtual reality and a multiplayer overhaul. Now if you guys are big on No Man's Sky and you have followed the game for a while, then you will know that Hello Games don't talk about stuff that they are making until it's done or very nearly done. So going off this very basic logic, this could imply that the 2 parts of Beyond VR and a multiplayer overhaul are complete, or at the very least near to completion. Perhaps the 3rd part of Beyond is still a mystery because it is not yet finished. But then if we go off this logic once again, then Beyond is nearly complete. The only bit of the update that isn't yet done would in theory be the 3rd part, the mysterious 3rd part to Beyond which we don't yet know of. So for this reason, an early release in June is actually quite likely. If we are going off this logic and part 3 is the only bit of Beyond which still needs to be developed, then we're not even that far away from a release date. And if you compare the amount of information we've received so far with Beyond compared to Atlas Rises and Next, there is a lot of fucking information, a lot of straight up trailers, details, blog posts, everything. We did not receive that for Next until the update was basically out, or a month before or a week before. And with 1.3 we of course had the ARG, and again we didn't know until very close to the release date. We have got a great deal of information that has been given to us, and this makes me very hopeful for an early summer release. So guys, that's just about all I have to say for this video, but as always please do feel free to put your thoughts on this in the comment section of the video. This is a very hot topic at the moment, and a lot of people are wanting to share their opinions, so please, I insist you put it in the comment section of the video. But guys, I do just want to say thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then please do feel free to leave a like on it, and if you guys could also subscribe to MZK, then that'd be absolutely fantastic. And as always, I will see you guys on my next video. This is SkintBoot, signing out.